Are you interested in the Vista Rose new construction project that's going up in Placentia? It's a Toll Brothers property, absolutely beautiful. If you are, this video is going to give you a lot of great information to help you get a better deal if you're buying a property in that community. My name's Patrick. I'm a real estate agent here in Orange County, so I earn my living by helping people just like you buy and sell properties. And I'd love to help you do the same. First, before we get into the details of the property, I need to read a disclaimer, which I have from Toll Brothers. Basically says, look, I am not a representative. I don't represent Toll Brothers. I'm not employed by Toll Brothers. I'm not under contract with them. There's no affiliation. I'm an independent real estate agent. Now, I'm a huge fan of Toll Brothers. I think they do an extraordinary job, and you'll see that in this video. But there's no affiliation as well. All the images that I have in this video come from their website. But you can't rely on these images to confirm the features and so on. Things change. So I've done the best that I can to bring you updated, accurate information, but literally things change all the time. Tomorrow, something could change. So we just have to keep that in mind. Now, before we get started with the property itself, I want to take about 30 seconds or a minute to introduce you, just so you know, the largest builders across the country. Who are they? Who are the big players? And the number one is D.R. Horton. They are the volume leader. They do the most in terms of new construction across the country. But there are others which are large as well. Lennar is huge. KB Homes is also big. They're more on the affordable side. You've got Pulte Group, which has exposure across the entire country. They have a ton of projects right here in California. As well, Taylor Morrison. Taylor Morrison actually has the best reputation. If you look at the consumer surveys that they do to ask people about their experience with builders, Taylor Morrison often comes up as the number one. As well, you've got Shea Homes that focuses more on West Coast construction projects, so a whole bunch here in California. And then last but not least, of course, Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers is well known to be the luxury producer. They do gorgeous work. Premium properties, premium features, premium materials. They really do a beautiful job, which is one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan. I do a ton of business with these builders. So, okay, when you're buying, if you want to buy a property from a builder, always buy with an agent. First and foremost, it doesn't cost you a penny. It doesn't affect anything for you. It doesn't affect the price. You're not going to get any there's no cost to you at all. These builders have a marketing budget to pay for real estate agents to represent buyers, but very few buyers get representation and they lose out as a result of that because having an agent, see, I see all these properties. I know which deals are being cut. I know which upgrades are being negotiated into deals. I'm very familiar with what's happening in terms of the demand, the supply, how much there is, what can we negotiate on your behalf. But the trick is that you have to be registered with the builder before you visit for the first time. So if you visit a builder on your own, you cannot bring an agent in after the fact. If you come in first on your own, then you have to just buy it directly from the builder. And that's fine. That's fine. But if you're interested in the property, let me know and I can get you registered with Toll Brothers before you visit, and then I can represent you and I can negotiate on your behalf. And believe me, I can save you thousands. And there's lots of things that people negotiate for. A lot of that is based on your priorities and what you are looking for and what you need, your circumstances. But you have to keep in mind that they will strongly resist price cuts, because if they give a discount on the price of the property, that becomes a comp, a closed comparable property on the market, which makes it harder for them to sell subsequent properties at that same retail level. So builders will generally not give price cuts when they're selling their property, unless they absolutely have to, but they will resist it at all costs. Instead, they will negotiate on all of the upgrades and premiums. I've got a variety of things on the screen here these are the common things that people negotiate for. Again, it's based on what your priorities are and what's important to you, but we can negotiate for some or all of these. The best thing to do, actually, if you want to get the best deal, is to negotiate a bundle of things together. But here are the most common things: upgrades and premiums. We're talking about granite countertops as opposed to quartz or whatever. Closing costs, we can negotiate that the builder pays for closing costs, or an interest rate buy down, which lowers the effective rate of your interest rate on your mortgage. So you end up with a lower payment, a lower monthly payment. We can negotiate for free appliances in addition to other things, extended warranties, flexible move-in timelines. There's a variety of things, but these are the main ones. But what's going to maximize your negotiation position when we go in? Well, the number one thing is we have to get you a fully underwritten DU pre-approval. What does DU stand for? It stands for Desktop Underwriter, which is the automated underwriting platform of Fannie Mae. So basically what we're doing is we are fully underwriting your mortgage. The only thing that's left to do is the property selection and the appraisal. But aside from that, everything's been run through, all the conditions have been processed. We've got everything lined up. All the ducks are in a row. This is in comparison to a pre-approval letter, which probably 90% of buyers come in with a pre-approval letter. Believe me, you're in a better negotiation position if we come in with a fully underwritten DU pre-approval. As well, having a familiarity with the builder inventory. If we're working together, then you've got that covered. I'm very familiar with the inventory. Having a significant down payment makes a big difference. And also having proof of funds. What does that mean? It means bank statements, right? We have to show that the money for the down payment is available, and we want to submit that proactively with the offer, right? When we submit the offer, we want to have that D approval in there, and we also want proof of funds in there. That puts us in a strong negotiation position, which means we can get more upgrades, premiums, incentives, concessions on the back end. Now, there's a whole bunch of more things. I'm not going to go through this because it's not the purpose of this video, but you can pause the video and read this, and I have so much more. I will work hard to make sure you're in the strongest position possible when we go in to submit an offer. Okay, so we're talking about Vista Rose. This is in Placentia, which is very, very central. Here's where it's located right here. It's right, just north of Anaheim. It's just west of Yorba Linda. It's just south of Brea. It's just east of the 57 freeway, north of the 91. So it's a very, very central location. And here's the actual layout of the property. There's 86 different lots that are being developed. This is the entranceway, so you get an idea of what this property looks like. Beautiful homes, a very modern living. They really do a great job of trying to provide a homey but modern feel to the properties that they sell. A lot of great amenities, and there's walking trails and parks and so on. So here's the models that they have. This is the Alina, 1,859 square feet or more. This is a 4-bedroom or more. So 4 plus is 4 bedrooms or more, 3 bath. 1859, and they start at $1.39 million, so roughly 1.4. They go up from there depending on different extras. Each unit has some different locations, different features, and so on. But they start at 1.39. Here's the Gallica, 2123. So this is slightly larger. This is 1.51 million. Again, 4 plus bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. This one here is the Prairie. It's getting up a little bit bigger each time. So we're starting with the smallest and getting larger each time. 2255, this is 1.525 million. And then going beyond this is the Lida, 2195. This is 1.647. So it's a bit more expensive, but you're getting a bit more of a premium property. This is an exclusive 86 home enclave. It's beautiful. It's secluded in the middle of a very central location. Affordable luxury, starting at 1.4 million, which is a great value here in Orange County. Modern 4-bedroom open layouts, and they really put a lot of emphasis into the primary suite, the master bedroom. They want it to be a retreat, like a spa. These are beautiful. I would love to show you these in person. If you're interested in this property, please do let me know. They're beautiful models. They're gorgeous to take a look at in person. So look, there's a smart way to do this. If you're interested in the Vista Rose project in Placentia, let me know. Give me a call. Send me a text. This is something that I love to do. I love it. I'm good at it. I can save you a ton of money, and it's fun at the same time. All of my contact information is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I hope that I get a chance to meet you in person sometime soon.